When the animal kingdom talks, we can't help but listen. And when the animal kingdom fights, we can't help but watch in awe. Today we present to you the top 15 times that animals messed with the wrong opponent. Stay tuned because our last one is going to melt your heart with cuteness. Number 1 is, let me sleep. A tiger in the Dublin Zoo is recorded sleeping peacefully when her friend decided it's time to play. But the sleeping tiger didn't want any of that. It attacked immediately, leaving the trickster scared and embarrassed. The sleepy tiger is seen growling for some time at the other while the latter tries to cover his embarrassment by drinking some water before casually strolling away, but not really fooling anybody. This is a good video to play to, however it disturbs your sleep. Number 2 is mother instinct. We know how vicious snakes can be, and especially when they're hunting. This snake, though, messed with the wrong turtle. He is seen hunting the tiny turtles underwater, and when the mom turtle realizes what's happened and attacks it. Yeah, the turtle didn't only attack the snake, but managed to crush it with her teeth, leaving it as a snack for the fishes. Have you ever seen anything like that one before? Number 3, the defeated king. Lions might be the king of the jungle, but sometimes even kings can be defeated by a crafty opponent. Even though the lion did the sneaking correctly, the chasing correctly, and had the power to win, he was defeated because the giraffe decided to step on it, and step on it hard for that matter. The poor king didn't stand a chance against this freakishly tall and aggressive rival. Number 4, the thief who regrets everything. When this little raccoon decided to enter the chimp enclosure, well, he thought it would be an easy job. Get in, get food, get out. Unfortunately, when the chimpanzees discovered the intruder, they decided to teach him a lesson. The raccoon is seen going in circles as the chimps toss it from one to the other, and then the poor fella is seen being beaten up within an inch of his life, then flying around and thankfully managing to escape at the end. Ouch. Number 5 is the cheetah who lost. The cheetah family decided to have a gazelle for lunch, which is very common in the wild, but this time they messed with the wrong one, and they were taught a lesson that would last a lifetime. In the video, we see the bigger cheetah attacking the gazelle but struggling to kill it. Then the whole family arrives for backup and they attach themselves to the gazelle trying to bring it down. Now the gazelle not only has none of this, but manages to actually stab the bigger cheetah with its horns, scaring the other members of the family away before making its grand escape. Number 6, don't piss off the dad. This petrel saw hundreds of penguins just doing their silly little walk and thought, you know what, it's time for a snack. But clearly he didn't know at what lengths a penguin dad would go to in order to save a child. The bird is seen attacking the youngster with the help of one of his friends, and for a moment it seemed like everything was lost. But then dad enters the scene. He goes right into berserk mode and makes the petrel lose his grip on the small one. After the kid runs to safety, the dad decided to also teach the petrels a lesson and continued to fight. The petrels, of course, retreated. Number 7, a hippo pisses off rhinos. Well, this hippo just wanted to play, probably. But sadly for it, the rhino just wanted to be left alone. In this amusing video, we see the hippo annoying the rhino by biting him on his behind. And before the rhino decided playtime is done, well, he turns to attack the hippo, who opens his mouth wide open in an attempt to scare his rival. Nope, the rhino starts chasing the hippo before managing to pinch him in his butt with his horns and scare him off for good. Number 8, a sucker punch. A troop is laying low at the San Diego Zoo, viewing the visitors and, to be honest, looking bored. So one gorilla decides it's playtime. He goes to a smaller one and two of them play along until a calmer and clearly annoyed gorilla there decides it's time to stop. He sucker punches the bigger gorilla of the duo, which in turn stops the game and sits quietly. After a while, he decides to move, only to get punched again, much to the delight of the onlookers who enjoyed a good laugh. Number 9, crocodile tears. When a crocodile is hungry, the animals around don't stand many chances if he decides you're the next meal. But that's not always the case. In this video, we see a crocodile attacking, trying to catch small boars who ran away in a panic. The family decides to fight back, even if it costs them their lives. The crocodile is attacked so viciously that all it can do is stay put until the family goes away safe and sound. Number 10, David and Goliath. The underdog can win. We all know that, and we all cheer for it when it happens. But we would have never expected to cheer on a goat that defeated a cow. Life is full of surprises. In this video, a cow and the much smaller goat go on a face-off that's sure to end in disaster, and it does, but not for the one you thought. The goat literally knocks out the cow, who lays on its side defeated. Number 11, the ultimate fight. They are each other's deadliest opponents, and whenever they're seen together, we know there's going to be a good show. We're talking about a mongoose and a cobra, which are both very persistent when it comes to who'll win the ultimate fight. In this video, we see how a cobra who seemingly wins the fight has the tables turned when the mongoose decides it's time to attack. The winner takes it all. Number 12, underwater match. Who would win a fight, an octopus or a shark? There is a question nobody asks, but everybody wants to know. Well, now you have your answer, so you're welcome. You can now sleep at night. A shark is seen happily swimming around when a giant octopus attacks it. In a fight worthy of a movie, and yes, there is a movie with that title, the octopus manages to win and gives us the answer we've been longing for. Number 13, the iguana civil war. We are used to seeing two of the same species fighting, and that's why we didn't include any on our list, well, until now. The reason is this video is so intense, it's going to make you want to bet on who's going to win. The two iguanas give it all they have in a match that happens in the middle of a busy street. Even though they get beeps from cars and shouts from passerby, the two lizards do not give up for the duration of the whole 3-minute video, and who knows for how much longer after that. Number 14 is the fearless honey badger. When you see a pride of lions attack a much smaller animal, you just turn away and say to yourself, that's the circle of life. But sometimes if you look, you'll find yourself so surprised you can't look away. Well, in this video, a honey badger manages to defeat 6 lions and get away unharmed simply by being ferocious and not giving up. Have you ever seen anything like that before? Number 15, like cats and dogs. For the last video, we leave you with this adorable duo that shows you can be brave no matter your size. Here we see the tiny kitty and the big dog, who could clearly gulp up this little fluff if he wanted to, but he's so intimidated by the small one's huffs and puffs that whimpers and looks on to its owner for safety. Way to go, tiny winner. Well, there you have it. These were the top 15 times that animals messed with the wrong opponent. Which one's your favorite from the list? Do you know of any others we need to add? Tell us about it down in the comments.